up? It's Chris Anthony coming at you again with a weekly reading for the sign of Leo in the month of November in the year of 2018. This is going to be a weekly reading for Leo. I decided to do a weekly reading for everybody, and I'm starting with the fire signs only because I had the best views from the fire signs. So I definitely appreciate y'all kind of coming out and showing up like y'all do. And I'm starting off with Leo's first for this weekly reading. So this will be a general reading for you guys. Hopefully it resonates with you and it helps you out throughout the week or gives you some clarity. Like always, if you like what you hear, like it, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and leave a comment if you want to. I'm going to get right into it. So we're going to start off with your present energies for the week of November 4th through November 10th. So this will be starting on Sunday, ending on Saturday, 4th to the 10th. And Leo, you come into this week crowning your energy with that Queen of Swords kind of vibe, that kind of not taking any mess, not taking any shit from anybody. Also just having a clear viewpoint on where you're headed to in the future. Looking at your other cards especially, I'm thinking that this Queen of Swords energy that you're coming into the week with is representing like your having your sights set on something that you know exactly what you want to do, what you want to accomplish for the month. Or if you don't already know that, then you're getting clear on that this week. You're getting clear on what kind of direction you want to head in, what you want to use your energy to go towards too. And this Queen of Swords energy is kind of like cutting out the things that you know pretty much is not going to benefit you at all. Or the things that's kind of gonna get in your way, or the people that could get into your way. You're kind of holding up that sword to be like, you know, this week I'm focusing on the things that I kind of want to build for myself. All the other distractions kind of can get moved out of the way, and this is kind of like what I feel you coming into this week with. It's kind of like no distractions, no bullshit. I see exactly what I need to get accomplished, and I'm focusing only on that. Anything else can be put to the back burner. It's kind of what I'm feeling from you, Leo. Right underneath that, we have the Chariot energy. So this is, we all know that balancing of the power that you need to move forward. The Chariot moves forward very quickly only because this person has found complete balance within both of the energies that we have within us, like that yin and yang energy, that lower self and upper higher self, that negative and positive energy, that dark and light. This person has gone through enough things in the past to learn how to balance those energies out. And most of the time when we can't move forward as quickly or efficiently as we want to is because we don't have those energies kind of balanced out. So this is you coming into this week just with a balance of energy, a balance of power, so that you can actually move forward in a direction that you want to move forward in as quickly as possible and as strong and balanced as possible. So this is what I'm feeling, especially with you starting off with the Queen of Swords, is you getting clear on some things and kind of cutting some things out of your life so that you can bring more balance in and that you can move forward quickly to your goals, to accomplish your goals. And the rest of these cards around it is showing that that's what could be happening with you in this week of November, with the Three of Cups right next to the Chariot. With this is kind of you celebrating something that you could have be accomplishing, or you're getting close to accomplish this week coming up in November. This is kind of like you going out to have fun with your friends, or just going out to have a drink, or just popping a bottle of champagne, or popping a bottle of wine, or it could be a bottle of liquor, just celebrating something. If it's not you drinking, then it could just be you celebrating internally, like, yes, I feel better this week, you know, I feel better about my goals, about what I'm trying to accomplish, about my career, about my path in life. This is just kind of you taking a second to celebrate yourself, celebrate what you have accomplished already this year. You could be in reflection mode this week because it is the end of the year. It's November, it's about to be December. And this week you could be reflecting back on everything that happened to you this year and how you kind of like overcame it, or how you built something out of nothing, or how you made, you know, lemons or lemonade out of lemons. You know, anything that was sour, you kind of transformed it and put it into something else. Especially with this chariot energy, um, I believe a lot of us was kind of working on balance within ourselves this year, and definitely you, Leo, coming into this week, it seems like you have found a certain amount of balance. Like I said, between your energies, your emotions, your passion, your thoughts, everything is kind of balanced out in a way, especially with this being a major arcana card. This is like a universal energy that's coming into you this week of balance, of forward movement, of quick movements, of passionate movement. This is everything that the chariot represents, and you're celebrating that fact that you can move forward in a balanced way. Um, 1 second. Let me turn this music down a little. Okay. So right next to that, we have the Knight of Wands. So once again, to me, this is representing you, because everything that has to do with this week for you, Leo, seems like it's forward movement and fast movement. And this Knight of Wands is a fiery knight. Is one of the fastest moving knights, and he moves forward with his passion. He's controlled by his passions. And so this could be you, especially because it's representative of a fire sign. This could be you taking on what you have in your eyesight passionately. You could be pursuing it with passion, going after it passionately, because now you have that balance. Now you know you have your thoughts where you need them to be, your emotions where you need them to be, your passions are all balanced within each other, and it's kind of like that alchemy that you're getting within this week to create that passionate movement. So everything that I see with you is kind of like a movement going forward. And what are you going forward into? It seems to be some financial security. The Nine of Pentacles represents that financial security. This person that has been working hard, and so they've been working hard enough to where they don't need anything from anybody else. This is kind of like the single card. If you're single, it's not just you not wanting to be with somebody else, but it's like you don't need it. You want it, but you don't need it, because you're actually continually building your craft. You're building yourself up internally. You're building your outlook on life up for yourself, and it's kind of like you not being in a place of being needy. You being in a balanced place where you're self-sufficient and you don't actually need to look out externally for things to fulfill you. This is probably what the balance is coming from, with you moving forward with that Chariot card, and with you kind of cutting out the people and things and the situations that no longer serve you. You know, in this week of November, this could be the approach that you're taking, and why you're feeling like that Nine of Pentacles. This is almost kind of like this card. She kind of reminds me of the Empress card. You know, it's kind of like the beginner level of the Empress. The Empress kind of is in that place where she's sitting down and she's in her garden and she has everything that she needs also, and totally financially secure. This is you actually being there, but just not in the Empress mode. It's only the Nine, but it's still that same type of attitude, that same energy that you're taking on, where you're feeling secure within yourself enough to know that you really don't need anything from anybody else. Like, you have that security within yourself. So that's kind of what I'm feeling for you in the week of November. You're grabbing onto that balance with that Chariot energy coming in. You're moving quickly forward to something that you have your eyes set on. Look at her looking forward, like, I know exactly what I want and what I don't want. And now I have the energy to move forward. Now I'm passionately going to pursue those things, and I'm celebrating the fact that I can do that. Why? Because in the end, you're going to be looking like this. So this is you for November, kind of taking on that energy. Let me go into your future energies real quick. I don't want these to be that long. Leo, in the future energy, we do have the Two of Swords. We have the World card, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So Two of Swords just represents you kind of making a decision about something. You could be stuck when it comes down to a decision that you need to make. This could be a path that you're trying to choose to go into. And I think you're kind of going to get clear on that, because you have this Queen of Swords and this Chariot energy. So anything that you kind of was debating a little bit in your mind, or you weren't so clear about because it was kind of, you know, your thoughts were blinding you, or your thoughts were clouding your mind, I think you're going to get clear on that. Only because these present energies that I feel from you, You can't move forward in a balanced fashion or passionate way unless you get clear on the direction that you're heading in. And this Queen of Swords energy is getting clear in her mind, getting clear in her thoughts. So these things that were kind of like, that you had to make a decision about, I believe you're becoming clear about that direction you have to head in this week. And you're going to move forward quickly. Why? Underneath that, we have the World card. So the World card is kind of like the beginning of something new, the beginning and ending of a cycle. This is you kind of like coming out of a cocoon, or coming out of a metamorphosis, coming out of a transformation, and everybody kind of sees it. That's what that world energy represents to me. In this reading for you this week, I believe is kind of like that world energy that you're going to have, which makes you an attractive person this week. It attracts those things into your life that you kind of want to manifest, or those people that you would like to be around. It could be attracting a person, but this world card represents just kind of like your presentation to the world, your attractiveness to the world. This could be in your daily waking life, or it could be on social media, on the internet. It could be just in a forum. It could be just whatever you're around, and the type of situations or scenarios that you find yourself in. This is kind of like those people being attracted to your energy this week, because you're coming out kind of like as a new person. You have that magnetic energy this week, probably because of these energies right here that you're feeling. Like you're feeling happy, you're feeling like you're wanting to move forward. You are moving forward passionately about something. You know exactly what it is that you want, and you're feeling like this. So of course, when you come out looking like this and you're G'd up, your garments are fresh, of course you're going to have a level of magnetism going on. And that's what that world card is kind of representing for you this week. And then ending it off, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be an offer coming in to you from somebody, or from someone, or from a company, or from, it's a general reading. So it could be anything, but it represents an offer coming in. It's a slow moving offer that maybe you could have been waiting on for a while. You probably could have been waiting on this to make your own movements. Or this could be an offer that you're offering to somebody else. It could be vice versa. But the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. With this Knight of Pentacles actually facing this Knight of Wands, for some of you, it could be a connection that could be being made between you and the earth sign. This could be a connection that you're passionate, fiery about, but this person probably moves a little bit slower, but they are stable. So that's a good thing. So this week, for some of you, could have to do with you going closer to a Knight of Pentacles, an earth sign. And that is possible. You could be charging forward because you found your balance. You know what it is that you want. You're celebrating that fact. You're in a place where you don't have to have a codependent relationship, because you have everything that you need already within yourself. So now you could be connecting with the Knight of Pentacles, or they could be coming to offer you something. This person could be coming in and offering you something that is stable, but it's in the beginning stages. These are two knights. So this could be where you are at with this person too, kind of like the beginning of a connection, something just starting. If this is not that, then this could be two different people that you're having to make a decision about. Which is why you probably could have been thinking, earlier before, and you probably were trying to find balance within that decision. So for another group of you, you could be having to make a decision between the earth sign and the fire sign, between somebody that's kind of like passionate and they're fiery, they're attractive, all of that, and then somebody else who is you're attracted to too, but they're a little bit more laid back. They have more stability going on too. So this connection probably, could be a little bit better for you. It depends on what you want at this time. If you want something fiery to be happening, then that's what you're probably going to choose. But you're making some type of decision about that this week, and you're magnetic, so you probably do have a lot of options going on. But either way it goes, you're moving forward quickly on that Chariot energy. You know exactly what it is that you want and you don't want. The things you don't want, you're cutting that out. And it's a celebration because of that. So I feel good about that, Leo. I'm going to end the reading right here because it's kind of long for a weekly check-in. But hope you guys have a good week coming up this week. And like I always say, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate everything. I'm trying to grow this channel for you guys and bring you better content every time that I load up. So thanks for working with me and helping me grow. Later.